Hello guys, welcome to channel. Today we are going to learn about the AppBar and we will see what is this AppBar and where it is used. So on the screen you can see the emulation device. At the top of this emulation device you can see one blue bar with the title Flutter demo page. This is AppBar. This AppBar is an important design element in any application because it appears at the front and at the top of application and provides a placeholder for many other design elements, like you can place logo, you can place drop down menus, or any other options or buttons you can place on this app bar. You can use it as a toolbar also. So this is a design interactive element with humans, so we can give input on this element. We can place even search bar on this app bar. So let's start with the code and we see what are its features and how we can add more component flexibility in this app bar. So guys, on the left, this code is basically a default template code generated by the Flutter template application. We will remove this code and we will start from some simple code so we can learn only the app bar, and we should eliminate all other elements which are confusing at this time. So guys, let's remove this code first. And we will also remove this element here. So this is the starting point of the application. This is the main function, entry point of this application, and the main method run app, which starts in the beginning. So let's start. We will start our application here with the material app. Material app widget. This material app basically is a widget which is available in the material library. This is Flutter design material library. Okay guys, now we add home to this application, and we will add a new widget here, Scaffold. Scaffold is another widget. This provides an application architecture, a basic element placeholders for our application. For example, this application bar, snack bar, this floating button you can see on the bottom of this application. So such placeholders are available, readily available in the scaffold widget. So let's at this point we try to start our application and see what is the result on emulation. So we hot reload and see what happens on the emulation device. So you can see this is a completely empty application. There is nothing on the screen visible. Now let's add app bar. This is first component. Placeholder which appears at the top of the page. Let's add a widget app bar. Once we add this app bar widget here, and we can see after hot reload, there is a blue bar appeared at the top of the page. This is the placeholder where we can add more functions and more features. So first feature that we are going to add in app bar is the title for this application. So we add the title property, and to this title property we add the text widget. In this text widget we give some text string. Let's suppose my application. Let's hot restart, and we see this appears on our screen. Yes, this is my application appeared as a title. Guys, before we proceed further in this, we should know something about AppBar architecture. So this is the application AppBar, application bar architecture. It has three layers. First layer, this is the top layer. This is the bottom, middle layer, and this is the bottom layer. The top layer consists on a leading element, which is normally used for logos. This title, which is appearing here, we have just added. And these are the action items. Action item means you can add drop down menus or any other icons which are clickable. So this is action item area. This is a flexible space normally, which is a body, or you can add further in this elements to expand this area for AppBar. And this is the bottom area. There you can add tab view and tab elements. So today we are only focusing on this part of the AppBar. So let's see what else we can add to our application. Okay, let's add logo to our application. This is the leading property, as we have seen in the picture. This is the leading component. In this leading component area, we will add our logo. For the time being, we will use the stock item from the icons, and later we will see in other videos how we can use our own resources as a logo. So today we will use icon widget, and this icon widget I will use the stock icons. These are a lot of stock icons available. We can select here any one. Let's suppose we can add this icon, account balance, and let's see how this logo appears on our screen. So I just hot restarted this application, and you can see this logo just appeared at the left side of the title. Okay, so it's very simple to add a logo. Later we will see how we can replace this logo to our custom logos. Okay guys, let's move to the next part of the application bar. These are the action items here. So now we will add the action items. As you can see, this is more than one action. So this is kind of a widget array. Okay, the widget array elements order is from left to right. The first element that we will add into this widget array will appear on the extreme left side, and so on the next element and the next element. Let's add this widget action items. Is consist on widgets. We will add the same icons here. Another icon we add. Okay guys, the order of these icons depends on the order in the array elements. So the first element, which is the favorite, it is appearing on the extreme left, and other menu item, which is second on array order, so it is appearing on the right. Guys, these icons are not appearing good shape, so we need to add some space between these elements. So we add the space by providing the padding to these icons. So if we wrap these icon to padding element, padding widget, padding widget and padding. Here we can add the padding by adding the element edge from LTRB. LTRB means from left, top, right and bottom. So here on this favorite icon, we have to provide some padding on the right side of this icon. So we will use all this left, top and bottom as a 0 padding, and on the right side we will give padding for 10 decimal pixels. Okay, and similarly we add the padding to our icon for the menu here, and padding, similarly padding, and we will give the edge inset from left to the same. We will provide the same setting because we need padding on the right side. Okay, let's see how it looks. So this looks better than before, and if we need to add more paddings, we can add more paddings to this to make more apart from each other. But it's depend on your design, what you are using and how it is appearing. If you are using more icons on this AppBar, you need less space between them to accommodate all, and if you are using 1, 2, 3 elements, then it's okay, you can use any spacing here. So this is a simple icon here, it's not clickable. So if we want to make this item clickable, then we have to convert it from icon to icon button. So let's move to code and change it to icon button. So this is our menu, and we change it to icon button here, and this we have to change icon property, and we will add icon, sorry, this we have to add icon widget here, and from stock we will add the menu as we have added before. Now see how it looks. So guys, this icon button is added here, and we can see this is disabled. It's not clickable at this moment. It is because we have not added any action to this button. If we do not provide any action to this button, it will appear as a disabled button. So let's add its action. First we have to give a comma here to separate this new property. This is on pressed. We will give function here, empty function, and this will serve as a on press function. Now let's start with hot restart and see whether this is enabled or not. Yes, this button is now enabled, and now we can click on it, and we can see it is giving us a splash animation. So it's now clickable. So guys, this is a simple introduction to AppBar. Now in the second part of this video, we'll see how we can give some colors to this AppBar. So let's move to AppBar here. Under the AppBar widget, we have a property of the background color. Background color, we have to provide a stock color item. We provide it like this: color, and colors. We can select from these colors. Stock items are available. Let's suppose we select amber color. And we can see the color is changed. If we have to change the color of each element appearing on this AppBar, we have to go to these element and change their background colors or colors. So let's suppose we want to change the color of our text, then we have to go in the text widget and we have to apply style here. So in the text style, we can change its color. Let's suppose we change its color from white to red, and we hot reload. So its color is changed. So there is a flexibility. If we have to manipulate the configuration of each element, then we have to change the properties of these elements. Similarly, we can change the font style to this title also. And if we want to change the color of icon, let's suppose we change the color of icon to this favorites. To one thing you have to note, whenever you are adding more properties, you have to separate them with a comma. So the next property which we are adding for the icon is this color, and we will give from the stock, or we can give it red also as a heart, red color. And similarly, we can change the color of menu as well. Menu drop down icon. This time we will change it to black. And similarly, we can change the icon color to logo as well if we want to change. Okay guys, this was a small and simple introduction to AppBar. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time with more information. Till then, stay safe. Thank you.